What's up guys, it's Money Mateo, and before we begin this video, I'm gonna have to tell you guys there's some prerequisites if you still want to be rich without a degree. So first is you gotta be determined in what you do. You gotta be hardworking. It's the number one thing. If you're not hardworking, you can't achieve anything. Whether you have a degree or not, this applies for everything. Number two, you can't expect instant gratification. You need to be thinking of a long-term goal with this. So without a degree, it's gonna be a little harder to become rich. So you can't expect to start making money immediately. And number three is there is no number three, I lied. Alright, so the first path of becoming rich without a degree is, you probably already heard of it, is getting a trade. That's probably like one of the most popular, and it's a very successful option of people choosing a trade. And the thing is with trades, it's they can become very lucrative if you're like really determined and hardworking at whatever you do and that skill set. And like some of these trades, you know, the ones I would recommend is probably HVAC, plumbing, and electrician, because those are always in need, and like you can make millions per year as a business owner. And I feel like that's a goal for a lot of you guys, is to become a business owner at the end and not be working under someone. So all of these trades, you first got to go to trade school. That's obvious. It's gonna be cheaper than college, but it's gonna cost something. But I think some companies do pay for your school as well if you decide to work with them. After you do your school and all that stuff, you start working. But here's one thing you got to know: you're not gonna be making as much money as you think you are right in the beginning. You're probably gonna be making what, 40 to 60K starting, and you're gonna be working long hours. But the most important thing you're gaining from that is the experience and relationships. So from that experience, it's gonna be years and years on. You're gonna be able to open your own business in the future, and with that business, again, you can become rich with that. And you're not gonna be working under someone. You're gonna be working for yourself, and you're gonna be making a lot of money. But before you guys get to the actual opening the business part, you have to start saving the money with what you're making. It might not be a lot, but if you continue saving, it's gonna be enough to open a business. So that means you won't be able to like buy a brand new BMW or truck that you ever want, like you always wanted. Like it won't happen, because you need that money if you want to become rich later in life. And it's just gonna extend your goal if you keep on making these unnecessary purchases. So steer away from those purchases and save as much as you comfortably can, maybe uncomfortably as well. But when you open the business, these things will come easier, and you know, they will come. But what else? With the business, you also need to have dignity and a good reputation, because having that, I feel like, is one of the most important things in having your own trade business, especially because it just shows people that you can be trusted. And with that, you build long-term customers, not just, you know, a one and done type of thing. And word of mouth spreads that if, oh, this guy, he's a good guy, he does his work good, he doesn't overcharge, he doesn't scam, that's gonna help your business more than you think. Okay, so now that you know what you need to do, I'm gonna have to repeat that. First, this is gonna take long. It will take you probably 10 years, maybe even a bit more. So don't expect anything instant. You gotta be hardworking. That's a must. So hardworking, and you don't expect instant gratification, and be a respectable person. Those are most important things for all those steps I listed on opening a trade business. Also guys, really quick before I continue, could you just please subscribe, comment, and it'll help me a lot, because this is my first video and stuff. Okay, another path, if you don't want to do anything trade long term, is sales. And sales is really lucrative if you're good at what you do. So You gotta be a likable person. You can't be annoying. Annoying people really, they don't get sales. Nobody likes annoying people. So you gotta be like chill and calm and likable. Be able to converse with the person about whatever you're selling and be informational about it. And if it's not even about the car, but just as a person-to-person contact. So you can make a lot with the salesperson. Like, for instance, if you're a car salesperson, a lot of people like cars, so that could be a good option for you. But again, it's long hours. You got to be dedicated to it if you want to make money with it. Or like a real estate agent, that's also long hours. You don't have like set work days. You work when the customer wants to do something. So if they want to come like on a Saturday or Sunday morning, you got to be there quick with it and help them. Also with sales, you got to be able to market what you do. Like, you see all these real estate agents, they sell these like multi-million-dollar houses and they have their own firms. It's because they market themselves well. They get these big commission checks from all these like rich people, and that's because of their marketing mostly. Because I feel like if a customer doesn't need to search for an agent and they just see you through like social media, it's gonna be better for you, and it's gonna be easier to get the customer reach. And social media is free; it's not gonna cost anything to you. So that's the thing. So again, with the sales path, you gotta expect to work long hours. It's not gonna be easy in the beginning. Nothing's easy in the beginning. Even with the trades path, you're not gonna know anything in the beginning. So that's with the experience and relationships you build that's more important. And that's the sales path. Okay, so if none of these things interest you, like the trades or the sales, there is something else you can do, but I feel like this is you have to be the most dedicated to it. And that's just going with opening a business based on what you like your passion. Like, for example, some people's passion is cooking, or I don't know, we'll stick with cooking, okay? And it will require more hard work because there might be more competition, or there's not really a lot of interest in that thing. But there's a lot of people that have done it and become very successful with it. So we'll stick with the cooking thing, what I said. An example is the founder of Raising Cane's. If you guys don't know who he is, I forgot his name, but he's a billionaire right now, almost $10 billion. And he does have a college degree, but that paper did not make him who he is today. He himself made him who he is. So what he did is, during college, actually, he had this idea of opening like a chicken finger type of business in college and presented as a project due. And I think he got a C- or something. The professor said it's not going to work. And that's another thing. You can't let other people tell you what you can and can't do, because only you yourself you can't know what you can do. Like, you can achieve so many things if you just put your mind to it. And okay, but we'll continue to his story. And he went to Alaska after college. He did some type of fishing job in Alaska. I don't know, but it was very hard working type of job. He would work 16-hour days, but he made a good amount of money. But that was in order for him to open the business later on. So he worked there in Alaska for a year or two. I'm not sure completely. And he came back and he opened the business with a partner. And that's another thing. Relationships. You got to make a good relationship with a partner. Not that type of relationship, but like a friendly relationship. And if you have somebody that you can trust, that's going to make opening your business so much better. And he opened the business, and he started only with one, and now he's this huge chain of these restaurants serving like the chicken fingers and stuff. So that just goes to show you can still open a business with your passion. But again, you have to be dedicated to it. It's like you have to dedicate at least 90% of your time to that business. Because if you don't dedicate that time now, your goal is going to be, and it's going to take so much longer. And yeah, so that's basically the most important stuff you can do is be hardworking, have a good reputation, don't expect instant gratifications. And I feel like the best steps to get rich without a college degree is what I just said in this video, so we'll just sum it up really quick, is be a trade person and open your own business. Be a salesperson. You could open your own business like a real estate firm or car dealership or whatever, but yeah, you also make a lot of money with that. Again, with the marketing. Social media marketing is a big thing for opening your business. And what we just discussed is opening a business based on your passion. And I feel like if you really dedicate your time and your mind to it, you can become rich with it, with anything you decide to do. And that's all I have to say. You guys can agree or disagree with me, but I feel like this will help a good amount of people if they're confused on what to do if they don't have a college degree.
Bye.